Welcome to Thermo Thursdays, where I talk a little bit about the thermodynamics centered around gas sensing, mostly around CO2, methane, and gas emissions. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about CO2 and the sources. I want to just better understand, get a refresher for myself on how CO2 goes from biogenic, industrial process exhaust streams and makes it into our delicious, bubbly beverages. I'm familiar with biomass gasification project I worked on, where they take tree trimmings, natural waste. I did this project out in Sacramento, and there was these big piles of wood chips. So they take the trimmings, compress them down into chips, and then feed them into a gasifier. And so a large, when you go and cook this in a gasifier, it's a lot more complicated than this photo or drawing, obviously. But out of this process, you get hydrogen, CO2, CO, methane, and water, among other things. And we'll probably you can dig into this more if you'd like. Just let me know in the comments. But we're gonna look at CO2 specifically, and this kind of reformer. This was a fluidized bed reformer, fluidized gasifier, and they used a fluidized bed, made contact with the wood chips, and then that releases the valuable gas, and then they take all this gas and process it, turn it into transportation fuels, syngas, for example. But the outcome, at least for CO2, is about 20% by mole fraction is CO2. If you look in the description, I'll provide a link to a paper I wrote on this. We're using laser-based sensors to detect the levels of CO2.